Welcome everybody to Dan Has Fun with me, Daniel, doing more Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. First video recording for me at the very least that I've done in about 3-4 weeks. Won't have been that long on the YouTube channel because I have obviously a backlog to work with. It's the joy of working for a company that deals with the US tax filing deadline. So obviously we've not quite got there yet at this point. I'm recording this on April the 2nd just to date it. It won't obviously be out probably until the Wednesday after that, but just so you have a rough idea. Yeah, a lot of people need to do their taxes and a lot of them leave it to the last minute every year. So I have to help them with it. Anyway, this mission, I've talked about it many a time over this playthrough. The Green Earth Lab mission is a doozy. Let's start. And I haven't decided at this point, am I going to put all the failures at the end in like a failure montage? Or are we going to go the other way around and kind of interslice failures as we go? Happily put a comment in now at the start of the video in the comment section below if you want. How many times I'm going to have to redo this mission. I'm going to turn my volume down slightly. There we go. That should sound a little bit better. I don't want to be peeking on the mic. Because it doesn't seem to matter how many times I actually, you know, check the volume. Every time I come down here, the volume always has to be slightly different. You know, that's just the joy of technology. Anyway, let's skip the text. Why was I even going through it? You get to pick your CO. There's only one right decision here. It's Eagle. Eagle by far and away is the best CO for this mission. Alrighty. Mission number 31. Danger times 9. If I could do this within 9 resets, frankly, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, let's have a look at this map before we get into anything of any detail. It's not a very big map, but you'll notice we have 9 days. And it can be a route or, you know, lab capture. Either is fine. This mission, though. Let's make sure, first of all. He has 16 units. Hawk does not have the ability, at the very least, to create more units. So a route is definitely doable. Bear that in mind. We do have visuals now on Type B. We don't start with a huge amount of units. We do get to start with 2 pretty useless units for Eagle, a cruiser and a battleship. The battleship is particularly useless, you'll see in due course. Honestly, it's best used for bait the vast majority of the time. We're just going to hide it in the reef. Other units he starts with 2 recons, an anti-air, and a medium tank. That's it. Yeah, we don't have a luxurious start here. We do want to put a mech down here. This is a distraction. You know, as you can imagine, Hawk has units pretty much in a big slice down this diagonal. So it is touch and go. Is a route better? Is it not? It's hard to say, honestly. We are going to run our recon straight up. Get the medium tank up there as well. We definitely want to get an infantry to capture this airport. Beyond that, though, is there anything else we really need to do? Not sure. I'm going to be even more tentative on this map than I would be for any other, because I'll be the first to tell you. When I first played this game, I would have been early teens, probably. Probably around about the age of 10 or 11. Maybe slightly older. I could never beat this mission as a youngish teen, so I just didn't do it. However, I didn't want to be like that for you know, playing on YouTube. We should actually be doing it. But as a result, I have probably completed this mission maybe twice ever since I first played this game. So that was about 2 decades ago. So my memory of this mission isn't particularly outstanding. I'm tempted to have built another anti-air there. I'm not sure. I don't remember how difficult this mission is going to be. So I'm just going to get a battle copter and see what happens. Like I said, we're probably going to fail many a time. I haven't even decided at this point, are we going to go for a route or are we going to go for HQ capture? Not sure yet. I haven't decided. You'd think being able to kill about 2 units a turn wouldn't be that difficult, but it is when you can't see them, and there's probably... I think there's an APC at the lab, I don't remember. Like I said, don't play this mission very often. Anyway, we want to slowly move our mech out, because we need some vision, but we don't want to go on the mountain, because then our unit isn't hidden. Remember, the AI does cheat when it comes to Fog of War, so it's not as hidden as you'd think anyway. And I can't quite get into where I want to go for this. So I'm going to hide one recon around the corner so it's hard to at least get to. I guess the next thing we should do over here, do we want to get a rocket? We probably should. Get a rocket in there. Might as well fire away. Even with our 30% attack penalty on naval units, this is still going to do, you know, significant damage. Get the cruiser ready to go. There's an APC. Maybe they only have an APC here. Maybe it's an APC up here in hard mode. I don't remember. They all blend together. Do not remember at all. I'm also worried that they'll have an anti-air nearby, so I don't want to rush the battle copter in straight away. So we are going to wait one turn, because I want them to bring as many units up as they can. If they have an anti-air, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I should move it out of the way. I'm going to do that just for now. Get the medium tank up here. I'm going to build just a sacrificial infantry, frankly. And then, like I said, afterwards, we're not really going to build anything else until we can get a bomber ready to go. And see what happens. Yeah, they're going to go after the infantry. They can't resist. Between this 5 hit point tank, though, and the recon, they wouldn't take it out, so it should bring in another unit if he has one there, hopefully. So we will see. Yeah, we didn't kill it. Getting close, though. There's a battlecopter, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. So I'm already starting to think I should have built another anti-air. That would have been the smart play. That would have been the right thing to do. Good to know for the future. Anyway, we are going to use our cruiser, even though it will not one-shot a battlecopter because Eagle cruisers suck. Just terrible. But it's at 2 hit points, so it's negligible at this point. We do want to try and take this out because it's blocking the way. So let's try and get this cleared. There we go. I'm sure he has medium or neo tanks back there, but I don't remember how close they are. Bring the battlecopter down. Do we think there's a unit in here? I haven't seen an anti-air yet, which is the concern. Anyway, we're going to definitely take out this battlecopter. I'm expecting the battlecopters to go, hopefully, after this cruiser. That would be preferable. Or have them go after that would be fine as well. You are a sacrificial piece, so you just get to hang out there. This 5 hit point tank is going to be annoying, but we'll get one more anti-air out, and then we're going to go, as I said, try and save for a bomber. And I guess this turn I'm going to put it in the mountain, because I want to try and drag some units of Hawks this way to spread them out a bit, space them out. I don't have any vision yet, so I don't know where their units are. So I'm going to move one tile, get a recon, and now... I know I keep saying I'm going to stop spending money, but this is what happens when you don't play a mission for a while. You go into panic mode, right? Yeah, get the recon over there, it'll be fairly safe. So his tank's going to attack an anti-air, but I really don't mind which one it is. I have no way of hiding this battlecopter. And even if I come up here, because the AI is cheating, remember, it will still be able to see me. So I'm just going to run the risk. Okay, there wasn't an anti-air back there. I got a good roll. Can't complain with the roll. Okay, so spend nothing else. Don't spend money. Resist the urge to spend money. Oh, that was a rock. Okay, well that's probably going to mean we're going to reset, but let's see. Let's see. that hurt. Yeah, that's fine, because obviously we'll heal that back. He'll spend money healing it back, but it's fine. They're going to waste their full turn with their full health battle copter to take out a 3 hit point infantry. So, good thinking there. I'm hoping he doesn't do enough damage to get his little power this turn. It looks like we're good. Okay. The one positive of getting the rocket clubbed there, at the very least, is that we do, you know, have... There's the rocket. That's going to be annoying because that's going to hit me. We're just going to put that back then, I guess. Yeah, at least we got some star power. That's really the one positive out of that. This guy, I'm going to keep around just in case we end up trying to go for a HQ capture, but I doubt it. And it doesn't look like we're baiting much in the way of units down here. But how many does he have left? Don't yield, please. He has 14, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we know there's an APC up here, so that's at least 10. At least. We can use our battleship to clear that tank out, but is that really worth doing? Probably not, honestly. It might be better just to hit the tank. No, we should be clearing this unit first. That way we can send out our anti-airs, take out the remaining battlecopters, and then try and run our medium tank forwards as much as we can. This guy might as well kill this 2 hit point copter, though. He can't hit anything else. Who would have thought, you know, Eagle using some naval units would actually turn out to be somewhat useful. Anyway, that battlecopter's now gone as well. I wonder if we're going to get him into superpower mode, super CO power mode. How close are we right now? Actually, not very close at all, so we want to keep hitting him. So we do want to keep going. Bye, mech. I know it didn't go after the battlecopter, but we don't need it to. If I can get lucky and take this out with the recon, that would be awesome, but it doesn't like we have. Nope. That's fine. Doesn't really matter if it has 1 hit point, honestly. We're just going to take it out with our medium tank anyway. Medium tanks can barely do more damage to a battlecopter than a recon can, which is a bit weird in my opinion, but it is what it is. Get out of the recon up there. There's the anti-air, so we do not want to rush in with our battlecopter yet. So we are going to bravely run away over here so it can't be hit. Did we do enough damage to stop him using his regular power? We did. Okay, so what we want to do this turn, I guess, is just wait. So we're going to wait, because I want to try and get a bomber next turn. Yes, our recon's going to get pummeled. It should live on a hit point or 2, hopefully. Yep, it lived on 1. And yeah, the tank's going to be distracted going after the recon, which completely doesn't matter. A recon on 1 health has as much range as a recon on 10, so it doesn't really matter. And we do know now that his indirects are going to be in here somewhere. They all moved. They haven't taken the mech bait at all. I haven't seen any units over here either. Well, you're sat here, so you might as well, I guess, chip away at that. We are definitely going to get a bomber. I don't think he has a missile on regular mode. I could be wrong, but I don't think he does. This guy has to move so he doesn't just get, you know, obliterated. So we're not going to have vision on the rocket, but next turn I'll take it back in so I can see as we do the push. How much damage does our medium tank do to that anti-air? It might not kill it in 1 hit, is the concern. But I don't really want to chip it either. Having said that, these 2 anti-airs now are not the most useful. So we are going to go attack this medium tank. He's probably going to get his superpower this turn, unless I am very cautious. And you don't really have the luxury of time on this map to be cautious. This is not a map for the cautious. Having said that, The rocket didn't move, and the artillery, the closest it could be is here or here. So we can probably wait one turn and then try pile driving through here. My only concern is we're going to run out of time in case there's a unit up here, in which case it has to go, like, immediately. So it would be take this out next turn, and then run up and try and take it out. And then we can try and clear anything back here without too much difficulty. Okay. So worst case scenario, we're going to have to take a recon into the forest if that didn't kill, but it did, so that's fine. We do definitely, 5%, want to try and distract him into attacking the cruiser, because the cruiser at this point is useless. And we're going to try and block that off. There is another medium tank, which he might attack our battlecopter with, but it's fine. It's fine if he does, it's fine if he doesn't. This tank, though, is going to ruin our unit's day, so I'm just going to try and run away with this to distract him away. And see what he does. Next turn, we might buy a transport copter to go here and see if we can... if we did that, so it'd be 4 days left. Get 3, and it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we wouldn't have time to do it, so we're going to have to go for a route one way or the other. As a result, then, because we can't afford a bomber next turn, should we get a battle copter now? I'm going to say that we do. Because if there's a unit up by the HQ, we're going to be resetting anyway. He might get his superpower, I hope he doesn't, but he might. We have 2 COs that have 9-star, you know, entire lists. So, it's possible. It's possible, but we'll see. Yeah, they're the 2 of the biggest. They just didn't get a superpower. Yeah, we have not yet met the CO that has the biggest CO meter, but we will meet them soon. So yeah, he's going to use his superpower at the end of the turn, because he's one of the few AIs that will actually do that. There aren't very many that do, but he is one of them. I mean, I'm kind of glad that he does in terms of a game balance perspective, because it certainly makes sense. Okay, so that cost us quite a lot of money. We are going to have to start chipping away at this guy, even though he's in a forest, so it's going to do probably 2 damage if we're lucky. It actually did quite a little bit extra. I mean, it still did 2, but there's a little bit of extra in there on the roll. So I can't complain too much. How many units did we say he had left? He has 8, so there's 2 there. Recon, you've done everything you can, by which is pretty much nothing, but I appreciate you trying. There's the rocket. We can't quite reach it. How much do? You should be able to one-shot a pipe, right? Yep, one-shot the pipe. So you can start plowing through. We want to shoot at everything we can. This is the one mission, you know, with this setup that we really do want to fire at is APC. So we'll definitely do that. I'm going to give him an alternate target to shoot at, too. I actually don't care if he kills the infantry. Killing the recon will be mildly annoying, but not, you know, not game over territory. Get that battle copter in there, shoot his beach tank. Nice. It might go into runaway defensive mode. I'm fine with it if it does. We'll see. These anti-airs are just going to run forwards because they can't do anything to that tank, so they might as well just rush. Although I don't want to go straight into rocket range, preferably. Although if I did, is it really that bad a thing? Actually, I think I'd prefer for them to attack an anti-air than I would that 1 hit point recon, as weird as that sounds. That does 32%. That does 12. So even though I'm going to take a lot of damage back, I'd rather attack this first and get less recoil on my medium tank. Like that. I wonder if we'll join his medium tanks together. That would be interesting. It'll give me 1 less unit technically to kill. And this is a way of protecting that recon. And we are going to leave... Actually, I'm going to leave the cruiser exactly where it is, because they could attack it with both units, which would be good for me. We can't afford anything this turn. Oh, he is going to shoot our recon. That's a shame. That is a pity. Makes sense. I mean, that's the right thing to do, but I wish he hadn't done it. There's the tank running back, which we will definitely take out with our copter, which is fine. He's going to go after our anti-air, which is still fine. I'm going to join them together, because otherwise we're going to end up with a kind of a log jam in the middle between the pipes there. There's an infantry unit, which is interesting. And we have our superpower, which is awesome. Remember, we're Eagle, we don't want to use it till the end of our turn. But we definitely want to attack that infantry, because I imagine it's trying to run away. Which we do not want. That is a negligible attack, so I'm actually just going to move. Allow our bomber... Actually, can I take this out with a unit that's not the bomber, because it's a bit of a waste? No, I definitely cannot. So we're going to take that APC out. And I'm going to try and rush through as many of these indirects as possible. So we can see 6 units on the map. I did not mean to do that button. Thank you, Nell. We have 7 left, so there's one other unit. I hope it's not an APC up here I haven't seen. Could be. We will see. That is a kill outright if I go for it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you very much. Again, really surprising that Eagle's naval units can do anything, but on this they definitely can. Just going to move that for vision. And that's going to be a 2-tap. Unless he uses his little power, which actually I should check his power bar. No, he's nowhere near, so we're fine. Okay, so can I do 50% with this? Not quite, but what I can do is hit it, join the 2 anti-airs together. That will make me some more money. That was a pretty good roll, actually. Combine those, I can now afford another bomber. Do I want to rush this down here? Because the other angle is you could actually take the bomber up here, blow up this pipe, and then try to run through, see if there's any units. Which we might have to... I don't remember. This is the problem with not doing this mission for so long. No, he only has 6 units left. We can see them all. Okay, actually, we're okay here, then. I think we're going to be alright. I'm still going to take this tank out, though. I don't want to run the risk of forgetting about it and it running away. So we'll get rid of that. Hawk has a very, very bland-looking expression on his face. And I don't actually need to use the helicopter to take that out, because we'll be able to use... 0%, go for it, bud. We're going to use our superpower, and just use our battleship again. You know your machine gun's bad when it doesn't even touch the seam, but it rounds down. It's rounding down. Okay, the battleship has done everything it can do this mission. It's all I can ask for, and it's done everything I've asked for. I'm not gonna... I'm thinking it, but I'm not gonna say it. If I can do this first time around, I'll be absolutely flabbergasted. But what we want to do is we want to use our rocket to soften up the opposing rocket. We then don't have to move our anti-air. We can just kill the unit there, and now we can just throw our bombers straight through. We don't get to use our infantry, or our mech unit down there, I should say again, this turn, but that's fine. That's a one-shot. This is really the only mission really on this continent we're not going to be taking off animations either. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's a very short mission. Take out this rocket also in one shot. It's not even close. Even if this was on a city or the lab itself, you know, in terms of defense terrain, I think we'd be good. Can we take this out? It'll be close, but we might be able to with a good roll. No! Of course not. Oh, came close, but no. And it's not as if different movement would have remedied that. Okay, we can't do anything else. He's going to use his little power. It's fine. I hope he doesn't have another hidden unit I don't know about. Yeah, he is going to run away. He's in heal mode. Okay. Actually, just in case, we're going to use this bomber. Now, is this mission 1? No resets! Oh, I'm so happy about that. I cannot believe the answer is 0. I know it's a lot harder in, hard campaign. I've actually never done that in hard campaign. But in regular, I thought we were going to, like I said, honestly, I thought we were going to have to redo this like 3 or 4 times. By the way, Jess and Eagle are just squabbling in the background. What else is new? You're not missing any text there. I cannot believe that outcome. Well, if anybody had faith in me and actually said 0 at the start of this video, I appreciate it. Because I know I wouldn't have. Oh, I thought we were going to be like resetting 3 or 4 times and I'd have to pull up a guide and... I should use some of those points, I guess. I think I said that last episode. I'm going to do that after this one so I don't forget again. Wow. Okay, well... that went unbelievably well. I'd appreciate a like for that. I outperformed my own expectations. Yeah, so I appreciate your time. Happily join me on my Facebook group. When you're less than 1,000 subscribers, you can't actually comment, do any bulletins or posts or anything like that on YouTube, so I use Facebook instead. Link's going to be in the description and on the channel page. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care now. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video.